What's up guys, sharkeatyoshi back here again, bringing you another battle video. In today's battle video, I'm going to be bringing you a battle in the rank double battle ladder. So hopefully we can get another win with this Golbat team. It wasn't a very pretty win last game, but it was a win. A win is a win. We did four over our opponent there, but it wasn't very pretty because Gastrodon decided to get frozen and a bunch of other shenanigans. So we're going to be facing 1605 from Japan. Pretty decent challenger, as you guys can see there. Pretty high level. He's running a pretty interesting team. Pseudo Trick Room, Pseudo Speed, and Domination, as you guys can see there. Pretty scary team. He can put in so much work against my team. But hopefully we have ways to deal with his Pokemon. So, Sneasel, as you guys can see there, very, well, Weavile, not Sneasel. Weavile is such a fast and very bulky Pokemon. I mean, not bulky, but very fast. He put in a lot of work. Gastrodon looks like he's going to be a very powerful Pokemon in this particular matchup. Even though he does have the, ways to deal with it. Which is the, he's running a very scary team. That's a very scary team. I wish Golbat was faster than Weavile for its quick guards, but it's not. It is not. So, I feel like I can bring in Kangaskhan and Volcarona to lead off with. I can also bring in Gastrodon and Landorus. I don't think Golbat's going to be a very powerful Pokemon in this particular matchup. He has way too many Pokemon that can deal with Golbat. Volcarona is a must. He has 3 Pokemon that Volcarona can easily deal with. Gastrodon is also a pretty strong Pokemon. I kind of want to bring in a Mungus just in case, you know. Mungus can put in work. Mungus is such a strong Pokemon, and Mungus can redirect a lot of things. So, I think I want to lead off with Pokemon that can protect, first of all. So, let's go ahead and bring in, you know what, let's go ahead and bring in Landorus. Let's go ahead and bring in Volcarona, get any intimidations off. Actually, no. Yes, let's go ahead and bring in Landorus, Volcarona, Gastrodon, and Kangaskhan. I can always switch into any of these Pokemon. I kind of want to bring in Kangaskhan first. But, you know what? Screw it. Let's do that. And see what happens here. So, it's going to be a very scary game. My opponent has a very fast team, very scary, bulky team that can put in so much freaking work. So I'm going to go ahead and bring out Volcarona, and I'm going to go ahead and bring out my Pokemon over here. So this is pretty nice. I actually like this. So intimidate off onto this guy over here, and intimidate off on this guy over here. So I can go for a U-turn here. He's going to frisk the Choice Scarf, frisk the Focus Sash. So, that's pretty upsetting. I could go for a knockoff here. I can also go for a U-turn and go for a Quiver Dance. I can always do that. And then switch out into Gastrodon. I might actually go for a U-turn here onto the Dusknoir, and then just go for a Quiver Dance here. I think that's a good play. You might also double target the Volcarona, try to knock it out as quickly as possible. But I think going for a Quiver Dance here against those 2 slow Pokemon are pretty nice. He's going to go ahead and Mega Evolve. I think he's going to go set up Trick Rooms. That's why I'm going to... Oh, look, that thing's so beautiful. Holy moly. That's why I'm going to go ahead and U-turn the heck out of here. Mobreaker is going to become a thing, so that is pretty upsetting. No, he protected. Oh my goodness. Now I can't switch out. So he might actually kill me with, like, a Hidden Power Ice or something like that. So that was a smart play by my opponent there. So Thunder onto the Volcarona. Volcarona is going to tank that so well. Now I kind of want to run a Citrus Berry or something like that onto this Volcarona. I am going to go ahead and switch out into Gastrodon here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and go for a... Can I knock out Dusknoir with a Flamethrower? Dusknoir is pretty bulky. It's a pretty bulky Pokemon. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and bring in Gastrodon here, and I'm going to try to knock out this Ampharos. You know what? let's be crazy here and just go for another Quiver Dance. Let's just go Madman here and go for another Quiver Dance. If I don't get knocked out, I'm in a good position. If I do, oh well. But we're gonna go for ballsy move here. Go for another Quiver Dance. Get +2 Quiver Dances, +2 special defense, speed rolls, Dragon Pulse is gonna come off. It's gonna do a ton of damage, but we should be able to take it. Dusk Noir is gonna go for a Trick Room, which I'm actually fine with. I'm gonna go ahead and protect and try to knock out this this Ampharos here. He might actually predict it, which is pretty smart, but going for a Trick Room there was a pretty smart move, but I still think I'm in a good position here. Look at that, so majestic, so beautiful. So I need to knock out this Volcarona. I mean, I need to knock out his Ampharos. I feel like I can survive in one more hit, but I cannot survive 2 hits from 2 Pokemon. So I'm going to go for an Earth Power onto the... He's not going to protect. He probably thinks he's faster, so he might switch out. So I'm going to go ahead and protect here and see what happens. I'm going to protect with Volcarona. So I am the slower Pokemon under Trick Room, so that means he didn't protect. Which is good for me. He's going to go for a Nightshade onto the Volcarona, double target the Volcarona, and I am going to get an Earth Power here. Not going to do enough damage, but that is pretty decent amount of damage, as you guys can see there. So special defense does drop here. If Volcarona does get knocked out, I'm actually not too, don't care. I actually don't really care. So, yeah, I really don't care. So, let's go for another Earth Power here, and let's go for a Flamethrower onto the Dusk Noir and see what happens here. If I can knock out his Mega Pokemon, that would be pretty good for me. He might actually switch out since he's scared. Probably thinks I'm going to switch out or something like that, or maybe stay in. If he stays in, I'm going to be able to knock out his Mega Pokemon. And Volcarona already applied so much pressure. So let's see what's going to happen here. This is a very scary turn. He might think I switch out or something like that. He's thinking what to do. I don't think Dusk Noir can knock out Volcarona. I don't know. I did get the Intimidation off, but I don't know for sure. I really do not know for sure. So let's see what my opponent is going to think, or let's see what my opponent is going to do. Now kind of wish I ran like a Citrus Berry or something onto this Volcarona. I might actually do that. Nightshade is going to come off onto the Volcarona. That does 50% damage. Oh, that's, never mind. He didn't need any of that junk. So Thunderbolt doesn't affect Gastrodon. I am going to get an Earth Power off here. So in the end, that ended up working out very well for me. So that's pretty good. Nightshade. Now kind of wish I ran Citrus Berry there. Oh well, oh well. Let's go ahead and bring out Kangaskhan here. Kangaskhan is such a powerful Pokemon. More than likely, he's going to go ahead and bring out his Landorus or something like that. That's fine with me. I'm going to go ahead and bring out my own Kangaskhan. He's going to go ahead and intimidate me. I'm actually fine with this. Really fine with this. I'm going to go for an Ice Beam. I don't think I can... I really don't care too much about the Dusk Noir whatsoever. So let's go for an Ice Beam here. And then switch out into my own Landorus and get an Intimidate off. And get an Intimidate off here. So he's going to switch out. That's a smart play. I really don't care. If he brings in like Weavile or whatever, that is fine with me. That Pokemon is fine. You get potential freezes or whatever. So bringing in my own Landorus, getting Intimidates off here. He's bringing nothing but physical attackers here. This is good for me because it's wasting my opponent's Trick Rooms. So he's going to go for a Nightshade onto the Gastrodon. That's fine with Gastrodon. Gastrodon's pretty bulky. And I'm going to get an Ice Beam off here. I should have went for the Scald. Should have knew that switch was coming. But it is fine. I did get a critical hit. Did like 0 damage, but that is fine with me. Let's go for a Scald onto that slot and try to get a burn. And let's just go for Rock Slides, I think. Rock Slides are pretty good moves. Escavalier does a ton of damage, but not a lot of damage once he's intimidated. And I need to knock out this Dusk Noir. So I'm gonna go for a knockoff here. Mega Horn. Oh, Mega Horn's gonna do a ton of damage. I should be able to survive because I did intimidate him. So he's probably banded too with that Mega Horn. So Nightshade probably onto the Gastrodon slot. He knows Gastrodon is a huge threat to all of his Pokemon. So Scald is going to come through. And gonna do a ton of damage. Hopefully I can get a burn. If I get a burn, that'll be pretty nice. If I don't, oh well. Knockoff is gonna do a ton of damage here, knocking off any mental herbs, and I am in a good position here because the dimensions have returned. So let's go for a protect here and knock off the who's a bigger threat? Who's a bigger threat? I'm gonna knock off this guy over here, the Escavalier. I think this is a better play for me. I don't care if he sets up Trick Room, I really don't. So Knockoff is gonna come through, try to do as much damage as possible here. Ooh, Knockoff is Citrus Berry. He's gonna Pain Split, which is smart. Gonna do a decent amount of damage. So he's gonna go for a substitute, but he doesn't have enough HP, so he did not go for a. That's pretty interesting. That is very interesting. So let's go for a Scald here onto the Escavalier, and let's go for a knockoff onto the dude over here. So he's gonna withdraw. He's gonna take a Scald right to the face. Holy moly, this is good for us. And if we get a burn, this Landorus is pretty much useless at this point. And we can also check what kind of item he has, depending on how much damage it does. So knockoff is not going to do enough damage to the Dust Noir, which is fine. He's probably going to set up Trick Room next turn. So, burn, no burn. Oh, we get the burn. Holy moly, everything's going good for us. So he's going to go ahead and do a decent amount of damage to the Gastrodon. We do get the burn here, so we're in a good position. I don't know what this Landorus is running, but we're going to go for a double attacking move right here. Knock off, and this move. I should switch out the Landorus, but this is fine. Hopefully I can knock out the Dust Noir. I do not knock it out there. Explosion! What? What the heck did I just see? What the heck, man? Holy moly, what did I just see? I am freaking speechless. Should I fake out the Dust Noir and then just go for a knockoff? I think that's the best play here. So fake out the Dust Noir, not Mega Evolve, fake out the Dust Noir. I should be able to knock him out. And just go for a knockoff onto the Escavalier, try to do as much damage as possible. Fake out onto the Dust Noir, should be able to knock him out. But, okay. Iron Head onto the Kangaskhan, that's fine with me. That's going to do a ton of damage. Knockoff is going to come through, going to do a decent amount, should be able to knock him out, and we do win the game there. So, what the heck did I just see there? What the heck? He literally is like, I'm going out with a bang, man. Let's do this. Boom! This is my last. That's like some anime stuff right there, except he didn't win the game. Like, it's like a friend like, I got you, bro. I got you. And then he runs out. He stops the main villain. He punches him a couple of times while the Earth is exploding. While the guy's like, no, while they're flying up in a ship or something like that, and it explodes, killing the friend of the hero and the villain. And then he becomes a hero. That was literally what that was. Holy mo. Holy Jesus, my goodness, what the heck? Oh! I am done. Screw this. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Holy moly, that just... I don't know anymore. Hey, when there's really no point of tryharding anymore in Pokemon, just go out with a bang. Literally. because the season is over. I mean, VGC is pretty much over at this point. We're just waiting until the next list comes out, or the next couple of events come out, or whatever, but why the heck not? Holy moly, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. And until next time, guys, I'll see you guys later with more exploding videos. Bye, guys.